do live like about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Peace, family. Peace. Make sure you share. Quick beans for the road. Quick journey. All right. Pop-up live. Yeah, we got to talk about it. How many? Comment 8 if you're a person that believes in horoscopes. We're going to jump right into it. Peace and love. Make sure y'all share. All right, question of the day. Comment 8 if you believe in horoscopes. All right. I am a person that believes in horoscopes as well. All right, just to make people comfortable. All right. Comment 8 if you believe in horoscopes. Comment 8 if you believe in horoscopes. And then after you comment 8, go ahead and drop your horoscope sign. Go ahead and drop your sign. All right. I'm a Libra. Okay. I'm what you call a Libra. All right. I'm what you call a Libra. Some born date is 8/8. Okay. August 8th. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm October 2nd. All right. So, all right. Let me ask y'all. So, for all my sports folks, the people that understand basketball. All right. We understand in basketball, there are roles on the court. All right. And the reason why I'm about to bring up this analogy is because it's going to come back to the horoscope information that I want to talk about. And also got an announcement for this weekend as well. All right. But yeah, so horoscopes. So in basketball, you got roles. You got some guys that are in the NBA that literally get paid to set screens and rebound and play defense. All right. They don't get paid to shoot the ball. They don't get paid to dribble. They don't get paid to none of that. All right, get your ass down there, rebound, set some tough screens, and play defense. All right, that's some guys make their money. All right, so there are some guys that only shoot threes. Literally, they get paid millions just to be a specialist. And the word of the day is don't get tied to being a specialist. All right, because in the NBA there are again specialists. You got again. 3-point shooters, man, their job is only to shoot threes. All right. They're not getting paid to dribble, take nobody off the dribble. If they do that a couple of times and mess up, they're like, hey, what are you doing? We don't pay you for that. Get your ass in the corner and shoot that 3 ball like we're paying you to do. All right. Now, again, I'm still talking about this analogy. There's some guys in the NBA, all right, that literally don't even work on their jump shot. Believe it or not, they don't even work on their jump shots, y'all. They're literally keeping their endurance up. All right. They lifting weights because they understand they're not even going to get any shots in the game. All right. Their bread and butter is setting screens, playing defense. Why am I saying that? All right. I'm saying that because there's a lot of people that runs off of these horoscopes and say things like this. Well, I'm this sign, so I'm such. It's almost like saying, I'm just a rebounder. I can't shoot threes. All right. And it's like so many people stick to their horoscope signs and, well, okay, damn, I'm that. So I need to start acting like y'all start acting of what you're hearing. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you an example. Someone will say they're a sign. They say, well, my sign, we're always stuck in our ways. So, we always, okay, don't be stuck in your ways. Work on your game. All right? Work on your shit. Learn how to handle the ball. Get a jump shot. Play some defense. Learn how to, you don't got to be one way. You don't got to be a specialist in your horoscope. All right? Again, I just learned about horoscopes, I want to say about 4 years ago. All right? Growing up, I did not care about none of that. All right? Then, when people tell you something, Or they'll ask me, well, where are you? Where's your son? I say, I'm a Libra. Like, oh, it makes sense now. Oh my gosh, it makes sense. All right, now imagine, now I'm about to start lying to folks. I'm about to start saying, I'm a Scorpio. And watch, I'm going to get the same reaction. Oh my gosh, I knew it. You're a Scorpio. It makes sense now. It's like, y'all are getting a little too comfortable just throwing labels without dissecting anything. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I just know a lot of people live their life as their horoscopes tell them. All right? Okay, I'm supposed to be stubborn. Okay, I'm stubborn. I'm supposed to be prideful. Okay, I'm prideful. I'm a Gemini. I got dual personality. Okay, I'm gonna be crazy. God damn. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what are we doing? All right, if you know that's your sign, don't be. Okay, after you tell me, Libras be lying all the time. I'm like, yeah, I remember I used to lie. I remember lying to women. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm poly now. All right, but I'm just saying, it's like, okay, I had to go from lying. Okay, let me not lie anymore. So what happens when I stop lying? All right, what kind of Libra is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we talking about? Do we understand that every sign has an evolution? It evolves. All right, just imagine if the guy that only could damn rebound and set screen, just imagine if he developed a jump shot. Oh my God, just imagine. We're talking about going from just making $1 million for 3 years to $40 million for 3 years. You see what I'm saying? All because it's like, oh, damn, he has more value. He can shoot. He can pass. He can play defense. We can run the offense through him if we need to. He's not just a rebounder. He ain't just a screen setter. All right? Meaning, yeah, you need those. All right? You definitely need those. But in the stage of life, you need to work on your shit. Can everybody please comment that? All right? Work on your shit. All right? That's what we need to continue to do. Work on our shit. What do I mean by our shit? All right? Our characteristics. All right? I'm a procrastinator. All right? Meaning I need to work on that. All right? If I'm a stubborn person or if I'm a hothead, I need to work on that. Folks need to work on their shit. When the last time you just worked on your shit? Or are you just like, well, I'm good where I'm at. Man, I'm here to let you know, man, you trash. You can only do one thing. You can only do one thing. You got to work on your shit. All right? And the reason why the conversation came up, because I was talking to somebody today about horoscopes, and they were just like, well, because, you know, now I met you, I've learned to do this more and this more. I'm like, yeah, now you're not the typical sign that you are. So, cause I was like, okay, imagine when your sign evolves. Now what happens? What happens if you work on all the weaknesses of your sign? What happens? I'm a Libra. I understand our sign is a balance scale. What happens when the Libra becomes balanced? And I'm not balanced, by the way. Okay. All right. So I'm saying, what happens when a Libra is balanced? Just imagine if all horoscopes reach their full potential. All right. Just imagine that. You wouldn't say the negatives. You would say the good shit to all the horoscopes. All right. People always hit the back. Well, you know, they can be a little crazy. They can be a little, like they say that about all damn signs. What are y'all talking about? All right. So I'm here to say, work on your game. Okay. If you don't like the curse, if you want to be more, clean, that's cool. Work on your game. All right. If you want to have more emphasis, if that's the word it is now, if you want to have more emphasis on it, you're going to say, work on your shit. I need to look yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, I need to work on my shit. All right. I can do more. All right. I can be more. I can be better. Because if you think the version that you are now is the best you can be, I'm here to let you know you're going to just be fine with setting screens and being a rebounder. And again, we need that to win the game. All right? We need that. All right? But Is that all you want to be? Is a rebounder? All right, work on your game. Work on your communication skills. All right, work on your understanding the finances. I know we talk about contract a lot. All right, but a lot of times people need to understand that goes a long way. Yeah, you can read all the laws all day. All right, but if you don't go talk to somebody that really challenges your mental, all right, and you just talking to people that don't know what you're talking about, you're just really beating up on the dead horse. I know a lot of y'all want y'all family members to learn this while you're learning it, and your friends learn while they learn it. But family, that's damn near damn possible. All right, if they're not studying with you, they're not going to see what it is. You're going to look crazy to them. And once you get results, all they're going to do is go from looking at you crazy to looking at you like, wow, congratulations, I'm proud of you. All right. So, again, I just want to let y'all know, getting results is not the end-all, be-all. I really want y'all to understand that, okay? Because after I got results, okay, I just knew confetti was going to fall from the skies. I'm about to be on people's shoulders. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! He cracked the code! You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking, like, yeah, nah, but no, it went from damn, man, congratulations, I'm proud of it, man, you really work hard at that. All right, we're going to go about our regular lives. You got to remember, and this is what, again, nobody, well, at least, I'm telling y'all this shit. Again, no one told me this shit. I didn't have a mentor to tell me what I'm about to tell y'all, okay? After you get the results, family, it's like being at the bottom of another mountain, all right? I'm going to be honest with y'all. After you get results, it's like conquering the top of one mountain and starting the bottom of another. All right? And I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm just saying it's so much life to live. It's so much to gain, all right? But at the same time, while you're gaining financially, you are now in a stage of reconstruction of your personal life that's not financial. Let me say that one more time, all right? While your finances are going up, okay, because you're understanding credit, you're understanding, you see what I'm saying? Your stress levels and finance ain't gonna be there, all right? But now you're going to be reconstructing your personal life. Y'all, I'm still today reconstructing my personal. What I mean by that is the people you're around. Again, we can say it all day, like, man, I don't want to be around nobody that ain't on my shit. You know, that ain't on this information. But a lot of us have big hearts, okay? One thing about a big heart, you can try to act all big and tough all day all you want to, all right? You're going to be in a mode of giving, all right? And that ain't got to be money. It's just going to be time. Like, you're going to know people that's really messed up, all right? Family members or friends that you feel like, damn, I know if I just help them, damn, let me just pay their rent this month. I mean, let me just make sure I know if I do this, get them in a good position, they can read this information. And I already know I'm going to be with my partner. I'm going to be with my dog. Man, we gonna get information together. We gonna, Man, and I'm just here to say, y'all, all that is movie shit. All right. And again, I'm working on a movie. I'm going to put that in films. But that is movie shit. And that never happens. At least I've never seen that happen. Never. Yo, look me in my eyes. I've never seen that happen. Not in my life. Not in none of my students that has Remedy's life. Nowhere. That's not how it goes. And then I had to really tell myself, damn, I wouldn't even known these people if I would have had this information. And then you start really realizing, damn, I was a goddamn loser. You really start looking at all the things that used to excite you, all the conversations that used to get you lit, you know, all your friends, even your family members. You start to see, like, man, why do I feel so different? It's like you done woke up from a long sleep and like, what the hell? And it's like, with that same heart, you like, well, I knew them when I was not in a good situation. So They were there when I didn't have anything. Yeah, but it's amazing. People can be there or be around you. All right. Now, I know this sounds crazy. Y'all got to really hear what I'm saying. You know how many people are there when you don't have anything? Really hear what I'm saying, because y'all gonna flip it and say, well, there's a lot of people around you when you have a lot of stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there's a lot of broken people that are around you. All right? When they're broken, when they're broken, like meaning it's a lot of broken people amongst each other. All right? Do you really think they're going to be as comfortable around you when you was broke as they would around you if you had motion? It's not the same. I'm here to let y'all know they don't like you like that. I don't know who need to hear this. Them people, I'm talking about your friends, your family, they don't like you like that. Meaning, when you're doing better than them, I'm talking about you eons ahead, they don't like you like that. They like you when you needed them all the time. When you, hey man, hey cuz, you can let me come over there, man, let me borrow her. They liked you in that. They liked you like that. All right? They liked you like that. Okay? But soon as you flip the script, I'm here to let y'all know. Because you gonna be like, oh man, but that's my, I'm like, I know, I got you. I'm with you. You don't think I ain't been behind scenes trying to move, like then trying to figure out why the fuck this shit ain't clicking. They don't like me like that. You know what I'm saying? It is a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, yo, this all I know. I know, but it's all you know because you were on a certain level. So it was only a matter of time before you started getting on another level if you planned on really achieving shit in life. Because a lot of people just be talking that shit like, oh, you know, I want to be wealthy. Do you understand what that takes, though? Do you understand that takes losing? And we ain't even talking about no Illuminati shit. Like, you got to go sacrifice somebody. We talking about symbolism. You actually got to sacrifice people. You ever seen somebody that's alive, but you killed them off? You know how hard that is? All right, they have to kill somebody, but they're still alive. All right, that's a sacrifice, man. You know how hard it is for me not to help certain people that I've known all my life? And I don't think y'all understand because y'all so busy. Like, I just need to get out of these bills. You think that's your problems? I thought remedying getting success was, man, I just knew once I get that, man, I'm about to be living. And then, yeah, y'all, man, the cars and the high rises and the houses. Man, yeah, man, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. All right, but what type of people do you feel that with? You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can say all day, well, just find people that got results. How many people, all right, just because we got results don't mean we just gonna click. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I had to remember, this is just something that's financial. This is just a piece of the puzzle. Just because everybody is a millionaire doesn't mean everybody's gonna get along. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so you gotta really think, man, what are you doing this for? Okay, because it's like, are you willing to get results and then your people stay the same? You know how draining that is? Every day they're going to be asking you some shit where they could have just studied with you. Because they feel like for some reason studying is just too difficult. And since you already accomplished it, hey, I ain't even got to do all that. Y'all ain't really thinking about it like that. And that's why I say you should get offended when somebody's actually watching you saying, well, you more deeper than I am. You go get it first. And then when you get it, just come back to me so you can tell me exactly what to say. Because they thinking it's some template shit. They just think it's some Simon Says, say this, and you going to be able to advance. Like, it ain't nothing like that. For those that got results and for those that's on the cusp of having results, All right, I can tell you exactly what it say. Hell, you might go into court and they might ask you something that starts at the end of your argument. You ain't even ready to start there because you're not really that versed in what you're trying to explain. All right, they might start with the end instead of start with the beginning. You know how many times I went to court thinking it was gonna start right here, and then they asked me something totally different. Like, oh snap! Hold on, wait a minute. I thought we were talking about. Like, meaning you got to be ready. A lot of people just be listening to folks like, man, I got to hear, oh, he said it's going to be like this. Oh, my God, it was nothing like that. It was similar, but it was a little different. Like, exactly, because you got to get your own experience in it. So do you think those people that's sitting on the sideline watching you, we talking about your family members and your friends that you call family members and friends, all right, you think they're going to understand just sitting on the sideline? I'm going to let my cousin do it. I'm going to let my nephew do it. I'm going to let my friend do it, my best friend, my homeboy do it, because he deep in that. Do y'all honestly think they're going to be there and be there for the right reasons when you start getting the house, the car? What do you think that looks like? It look like this. Hey, bro, man, shit, I'm about to go try to get this Lambo up here. Man, I got the buyer's order, man. You think you can goddamn... I see you did your car. And shit, you already done did shit. You know what I'm saying? You already know how they goddamn... You already know how... they start talking to you in the low frequency. They start goddamn... They already goddamn... they ain't even fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? So you just do it for me, bro. And I'm gonna goddamn get the Lambo and I goddamn promote you. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, man, what? I don't even understand that lingo anymore. You know what I'm saying? I used to. I don't even understand that talk anymore. Okay? It's like, you want me to do what? Man, man, I got to buy it, or I just want you to goddamn do your little sauce thing on it. My sauce thing? That's what you think it is? my sauce thing? Oh, that's what you think it is? Oh, you think it's a play? Okay, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know the play, okay? I mean, I have a foundation. I don't have a playbook for you, all right? And that's where the separation starts. Now it's, damn, you ain't gonna help your own folk? Damn! Damn! You gonna do me like that? Damn, you gonna treat me like the other folk? Damn! I'll pay you, bro, damn! How much you charge? How much you gonna charge me, bro? I pay you. Like, damn, we ain't even talking about no money. We ain't even talking about no money. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all prepared for that? All right, I don't think a lot of people is, man. I really wasn't prepared for that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't prepared. Like, I still get stuff, asked things today. It's like, man, the audacity. Can I what? What? You said what? What? Can I just get you a truck? What? Are y'all ready? Okay? Because there is no mentor that's going to be there tapping your shoulder and say, hey, that moment is happening. All right? It's happening. All right? All y'all that's losing friends and family members now, it's probably for a good damn reason. All right? You don't understand. You got to lose some shit to get to the next frequency. Every frequency you go, you got to lose weight. Like, say, on a celestial side, I ain't talking about physical. I'm talking about from a celestial. Your soul got to lose weight to get to the next level. That's why I call it going up. You don't gain weight to go up. All right? The more you gain, you drop. You got to lose. And I'm not talking physical. I'm talking about celestial, your frequency. You got to lose things, man. You got to lose people. You got to make sacrifices. You got to kill off people. All right? You trying to hold on. Me too. I try to hold on to folk that they don't deserve to be in the same state as me. Okay? All right? Again, y'all, I get it. Man, I've been helping folk, trying to help folk. Like, okay, damn, I remember when they helped me when I was broke. Let me try to, man, fuck all that. Trying to get, man, I remember you helped me when I was broke. Man, fuck all that, man. All right, fuck all that. Okay? I'm ready to let y'all know. I know A lot of y'all have been broke before or you're broke now. I've been broke before, all right? And I tried to go above and beyond for those folks that looked out for me until I thought about it. If they really cared for me, how come they was there for me when I was broke, but they're not there for me when I'm wealthy? You gotta really think about shit like that, y'all. It ain't no damn class. There is nobody having no podcast talking about this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, are you ready? Are you mentally ready? Because you also have kids. You gotta think. Y'all just saying, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm ready. Yeah, I know I'm ready. Man, what? Are you hearing what I am telling you? Do you understand? You still got kids. All right? You still got to control everything else that's going on. You think I'm just going to fit it in with my regular. Like, do y'all understand the type of life change that has to happen? Okay? There's going to be some bridges that are burned. All right? And the worst thing is when we burn bridges and we try to build a bridge, we build a damn new bridge. We like, forget it. I got money. I can build a new bridge. I'm going to get back over there what I burnt from. All right? Because I can. All right. So it's like, damn, how do we go from, damn, I gotta sacrifice everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's like, and then everybody might be the only one person that was in your corner. But I just knew them ever since I was little, man. They were there for me when I got jumped. They were there for me. And I'm like, okay, cool. All right. That's fine and dandy. You can keep them around. But what does that look financially? Are you going to be okay with always hearing their standpoints from an uninformed standpoint? All right, always, damn, man, they trying to evict me, bro. All right. Okay. And a lot of people would say, well, I don't mess with nobody now. Like, yeah, that's fine. You gonna mess with somebody where you can start getting your bank account start looking crazy. You gonna start messing with people, all right? Because you gonna feel like you can. Like, okay, let me go out. You gonna start feeling yourself. A lot of y'all never had no money before, all right? So y'all aren't gonna be the same people with money. I can't stand when people, not y'all, I'm just saying when people this think, well, I'm low key now. Shit, I just know when I get some money, I'm be low key then. Like, yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. All right, I'd rather hear somebody honest and say, man, I'm just ready to get all these results so I can just blow it, goddamn, so I can make some fuck ups. All right, so I can make some fuck ups. But ain't nobody saying that, man. Y'all literally thinking it's like just, man, I'm just let y'all know. Nobody gonna tell y'all, man. Nobody told me. I just had to learn on the go. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut so many people off, even new people. You know what I'm saying? Then you start saying like, damn, I got to type. It's me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Because in our minds, we just feel like, okay, I'm good. I done got results. I'm a chain. I'm like, okay, there's still other things that you got to work on. Okay. All right, yeah, you just happy you didn't have a jump shot before. Okay, cool, you got a jump shot now. What your handles look like? What do it look like going left? What do it look like going right? Okay, do you know how to get to your spot? All right, do you play defense? Do you hustle? Because you can't teach hustle. You can't teach a defense. It's an effort. All right, do you have the want to? All right, is it in you, not on you? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are constant reminders, and this is why we're not supposed to age, y'all. We shouldn't even be thinking about age. All right, even birthdays. All right, even though I just celebrated 33rd birthday. All right, but even birthdays is a reminder of age. You should be too busy mastering your craft to even be thinking about how old you are. It should be to a point where they think you're older than what you are. All right, when I tell somebody how old I am, they be like, oh, damn, I didn't even, oh, damn. Oh, for real? Damn. Okay, all right. All right, and you gotta think some people that's like in their 60s that's looking 40. They tell you they 60, like, damn, I thought you were about to say like 40 though. Like, yeah, because they're in the moment. All right, they're experiencing. All right, they're experiencing. And one thing I learned with that, with getting away from people, yellow bellies and lower frequency people remind you. Because one thing about lower frequency people, and I used to be a low frequency person. I'm probably still low frequency on some aspects right now. All right. One thing is we celebrate birthdays because, throughout the year. And another thing, celebrate holidays more than high level people do, because that's like the only time we can actually, celebrate, everybody come together, we can have something to be happy for. But they did that for the working class, and that's what my whole objective is, to kind of show people how to transfer from that working class to an upper class, because there's going to be a point in time where there aren't going to be any jobs, y'all. All right, I don't know if I'm going to see it in my lifetime. I'm sure I'll be around when it happens. I'm sure I'll be up there, because I'm trying to get as old as possible. I'm trying to be like them folks in the good books. All right. But it's going to be a point in time where there's no jobs. A lot of y'all got jobs right now, and you feel like you put the food on the table. I get you. I feel you. What are you going to do when they cut your job, man? A lot of y'all don't understand how savage y'all can become, all right? And a lot of y'all just think, well, I wouldn't do this. Like, man, bullshit. A lot of y'all probably eat somebody if it came down to it. All right, I hope y'all are really paying attention. I know a lot of y'all watch movies and shit like that. I'm not going to get too dark on this live, but I know a lot of y'all watch movies and things like this. What do y'all think they are doing when they show movies like that? All right, they're literally triggering the savage, gene that everybody has, all right? I don't know if y'all realize it. You don't know what you would do, all right, if it wasn't nothing on the table for a while. All right, you see what I'm saying? You don't know how vicious you can get, all right, just from seeing movies and things like that. All right, trust and believe, y'all, it can get ugly, but it can only get ugly from a mental standpoint. Think about people that are depressed. They're only depressed because their mind is telling them there are any more options. Their mind is telling them there's no more options, to the point of like, damn, you might as well just kill yourself. There's nothing going on. Nobody will love you. Just kill yourself, man. Nobody cares about you. Nobody loves you. That is a mindset thing, family. No one is actually going to these people and saying, we don't want you. We hate you. We don't like you. Nobody loves you. Kill yourself. Bum. No one has told anyone that is having depressive thoughts. Those are self-thoughts saying to yourself, you are nothing. You ain't shit. That same voice could say, you are something. You are shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a simple mind state thing. So just think about a mind state. What is your mind state going to be when all your resources are took from you? All right. You don't understand how dangerous you can get. All right. That could be good. That could be bad. You just don't understand. You don't understand your mind. Y'all ain't seen the movies when people get on islands and they don't have no food. Motherfuckers start going crazy. Like, well, shit, let's eat him. Goddamn. Like, goddamn, Jeff, hold on. Goddamn. It ain't been that long. Hold on, Jeff. Like, meaning everybody don't got the same button. Meaning some people are more patient than others. But you got some people that, hey, soon as it, man, them ski masks is coming on, y'all. All right, and again, you can have all the guns in the goddamn world. You can say, I'm going, my family ready. I'm ready. You one man, and you got one woman, and y'all got little ass kids, meaning it's two of y'all. All right, meaning if I was on some savage shit, and meaning if shit hit the fan, all right, and we going back to the Western days and there ain't no jobs, man, we skiing, masking up. I'm going to find 10 to 12, 15 dudes on the same, we masking, we running through shit. All right, meaning, buff guy, you and your, I'm not saying this to crack jokes. I'm just saying, you and your monogamous relationship, all right, and your little little kids is not going to stop us. Yeah, you might shoot one of my guys. Yeah, you might shoot 3 of us, 4 of us. All right, what you going to do when we get bigger and bigger and bigger? Now we got units. All right, now we just ramshacking shit. Y'all didn't see the Book of Eli when they was riding around on dirt bikes. Them motherfuckers was blind, whooping shit. Okay? All right, and again, some of y'all just living in y'all house and y'all don't really understand how crazy shit can be. So I try my hardest to break this financial information down because it's not really for the good times. I'm really trying to prepare folks for the awful times that possibly could happen. Because we're in the rock and a hard place. There's people that is stopping evolution, and then there's people that wants to push evolution. What does evolution look like? Technology, family. All right. You know how many people are holding up useful ass jobs where they can literally put robots there so people can literally start creating. People have not created in quite some time. We're talking about the middle class, lower class people. They have not created for a very long time. And it's probably designed like that, cool, whatnot, whatever. But we're in the age of information. There's too many middle class and lower class not paying attention to what's going on. And y'all are the reason why history keeps repeating itself. But it's going to be a point in time where history can't repeat itself because it happened too many times. All right. So what's going to have to happen is it's going to be a collide of timelines. All right. If I lose you, I understand. All right. But I got to say this. It's going to be a collide of timelines. A lot of y'all is not really going to really pay attention what the fuck is going on because you're not going to know what's real and what is real. All right. Do y'all see the videos now? You see AI shit now. You don't know what's real and what's not real, meaning your mind is not going to be able to configure ideas that is going to be necessary to get you to the next point of if everything hits at one point. All right. And I'm saying, hopefully I'm articulating this right. Okay. I didn't mean for it to get to this point. All right. But I need y'all to really understand. Yes. Understand contract law, but family, you need to work on your shit. There's other facets of life. You can't just know contract law. Okay. You can't just know court. All right. You got to work on your shit. Okay. Now, what we're about to come into, court is going to be huge because it's going to come down to the one that can claim ownership in court. What's about to happen is they're about to do a mass, basically, audit on all accounts. They're not all this government shutdown shit. Man, y'all think it's some Trump and Democrat shit going on. Man, y'all, it's so much deeper than that, but folks can't really talk about it because folks don't understand. People going to hear it and twist it into something it's not. Family, you need to focus on what UCCs are, trust law, because if you focus on that, what the fuck the news is saying is not going to matter. That's only matter for those that don't understand what's going on as far as collateral, how to control collateral, how to take ownership. They're about to go back. So many people are not claiming their shit outright. And it's basically affecting the banks. Why do y'all think the banks keep getting bailouts? All right. Banks get bailouts. Every time a recession happens, the banks don't pay them because it's not their duties to pay because they didn't get any instructions from the consumers that, hey, you need to carry out this note. So many accounts, you see 37 trillion that the economy owes. That's really what the consumers need to claim. All right. And since we don't claim it, it turns into a debt. The debt has not been turned into a credit. When we claim it, turn into a credit. So that is literally jamming up. Just think about years and years. How long do y'all think these people was going to hold the floodgates? All right. Y'all get y'all ass on here and laugh and shit. Oh, joking. Take your ass to work. Do y'all know what's about to happen, man? Do you honestly know? All right. And again, I know some of y'all in comments like, I know the fuck you don't. Okay. Do you know? All right. Do you really know? All right. It's cool to have a guesstimate. Do you really know? All right. Man, I ain't talking about goddamn just thinking about this shit on the little bit of time you have when you're off, man. How much time have you put into thinking about this? Okay? Think about it. Oh, this whole economy is based off us, family. Everything you see is based off us. We move. And again, we can say cliche and shit all that. We gotta come together. I'm not saying we come together. I'm not here to say come together. Fuck all that. I'm saying as an individual family, all right? As an individual family, you need to understand to work on your shit as a all around. Don't just work on one thing. Okay, yeah, you good with the gun. Yeah, you can pop. All right, what you gonna do when somebody come and take your shit through litigation? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be skilled on both. What do you do when they send you a notice? Hey, you have X amount of days to claim your assets or claim your estate. If not, the state will own it entirely. You know how many people would throw that note away? Like, what the fuck are they talking about? You know how many people would throw that away? So I want y'all to know what's about to happen is what I think needs to happen. All right, I think we deserve what's about to happen. I'm not saying it's just grave danger. Like, nah, I'm just saying what's about to happen, I understand it now. You know what I'm saying? At first, I thought, man, it's just 13 families that's owning this shit. They forcing us to go like, hell nah. Man, no. I'm looking at these 13 families totally different now. All right? Because when I was broke, I looked at them like they was just evil-ass people that just, you know, sacrifice babies, ate babies and shit like that. They probably fucking do. I don't know. All right? But what I do know is we deserve what's about to happen. I know that. I know that those that understand banking, that understand court litigation, ownership, you're going to be okay. But for those that's holding on to your jobs, y'all the ones that we going to have to shoot down. I'm going to say it, man. Y'all going to get y'all. And y'all probably don't hear what I'm saying right now, but the working class are going to be turned into savages because there's not going to be any resources, there's not going to be any jobs. And the only way you know how to put food on the table is go work. You know how aggressive some people about to get? Okay, some of y'all probably know, man, I'll die for my kids. Oh, we know. And you'll kill for them. All right? And you don't understand how this is about to play out. All right? You going to think there's nothing. Just like a person telling themselves, I might well just get man, nobody love me. You're going to tell yourself, they took all jobs. There's no resources. How we supposed to eat? They want us to kill each other. I ain't bet. Let's act. Yeah, man, all them crazy ass mobs. Are you ready? And I might be sounding extreme. It might not happen in 5 years. It might not happen in 10 years. It might not happen in 20 years. But all I know is I keep having these thoughts, man. I keep having these, like, visions, like, of robots taking over majority of jobs. That's why I used to say, like, it's best to not even fight it. Why fight it? Instead of invest in it, learn from it, adapt with it. All right? Instead of you trying to fight a robot to hold down a job that, come on, man, get your ass up. Stop being lazy. Challenge yourself. Work on your shit. All right? And a lot of people say, well, my job's good. You know, I work down at the, like, man, who cares? I work down at the post office. Who fucking cares? Golly, you don't think nobody can put a damn robot there? They save them jobs for old people, man, so they can feel important. All right, I'm just being honest with y'all, man. Some of y'all been working at the post office for 40 damn years. And just saying, well, it's for the benefits. And I'm not saying, I'm just using that as an example. All right, I'm just using that example. If I were you, I would think to myself, could a robot do my job ask that question without being biased. Okay? Ask that question without being biased. Could a robot do my job? And if you can honestly say yes, my friend, you need to start really focusing on your next elevation. All right? Because clock is ticking. Now you have literally turned on your awareness. I just turned it on. I just sped your clock up. All right? Because a lot of y'all going to be trying to ignore it. Like, man, I'm good, man. You know, shit. I'm going to make this money. What you gonna do next year? They just do, hey man, we're cutting jobs. Hey, your department getting cut. Now you about to go try to find another job somewhere else using your resume. Hey, I just got cut from here. I used to do this for that job. They might hire you, but they only hire you for so long because again, they're gonna adapt. It's a copycat. If anybody have never understood businesses are copycat type. Well, yeah, they copy the next business. If a business can show you how to cut costs, okay, because right now the biggest thing is how do we respond to a mass like shutdown? Like me personally, I think a lot of corporations haven't did a mass AI system as far as manufacturing because if something goes down, man, we talking about millions backed up. All right, but I promise y'all, they are working on something so they don't have to deal with human error. They don't have to deal with human excuses. They don't have to deal with human laziness. Because I know if I was a boss, if I'm running a manufacturing warehouse, again, I wouldn't not have jobs for humans because I don't think they're good people. I would just kind of motivate people. Hey man, you don't need this job. We got robots to do this. I would like say you're too good for this job. Let the robots get this. All right. We literally created robots so they can make it easier for us, not for us to look at them like competition. Just to really think about that. We hear movies like iRobot. Oh my gosh, robots are going to take over. Oh my gosh, robots are... Y'all remember the Jetsons? Like, yo, they was living amongst robots. You know, he working right beside, hey. Working right beside robots. Man, somebody said the Great Reset. Yeah, I definitely feel like there was a huge reset somewhere, family, because it's, man, like, there's no way some of us is waking up. Some of us is realizing this shit. And some of y'all is just domicile. It's just like, huh? What? What is he talking about? And it's like, man, you don't remember? Like sometimes you gotta look into your mirror. Like look in the mirror and just say, I need to remember. Do you remember? Do you remember what happened? Okay. I don't know what. You know how pastors be talking. Pastors say something like, "It's somebody here today." God damn that. I don't know who need to hear this, but do you remember what happened? All right. Because a lot of folks just going with stuff. This is not how it went. Something happened. All right, do you remember what happened? Yes, not this lifetime, not the physical body you're in now. All right, but that soul, that sperm, that soul inside of the sperm, not even the sperm, the soul, the power, the energy that's inside the sperm. Where did that come from? And we gonna have to, I got a few more minutes. We got to kind of talk about religion a little bit. Okay. A lot of people don't really understand. You've been here before. Right? There is no heaven. There is no hell. It's all mindsets. Are you in a hell state of mind? Are you in a heaven state of mind? Peace, war. Peace, war. Are you at war? Are you at peace? Peace, war. It's a spiritual war of peace and war. When you're at peace, heaven. War, hell. Okay? You have to remember your last lifetime. The only way to do that is through dreaming. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this right now. You got to stop smoking weed. Okay? And trust me, I'm trying, y'all. Man, okay? But I honestly can tell you, you gotta stop smoking weed. All right? I know y'all about to say, man, I can still dream. I'm trying to tell you, the weed of today, okay? The weed of today, it's not the same. Trust me, I'm saying this not from I smoked the blunt today, okay? I'm just telling you, the keys to understanding past lives, gotta put the weed to the side, y'all. All right? I don't know anybody that smokes as much as me, but you gotta stop smoking weed. You gotta stop drinking. You gotta have a clear mind, know nothing. You're gonna start having dreams. All right? Because when I did that, I started dreaming again. Because I took like 2 weeks off. I took a break from smoking. I'm talking about having dreams. In my dreams, a bunch of shapeshifters, faces shifting. You know what I'm saying? My little kids in the dream. I'm like, damn, this shit vivid like hell. I could literally pick up the dream. I could go up, wake up, go back to sleep, pick it up. You know what I'm saying? And then I started back smoking just to kind of see, is it the same? And it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, yo, if you really want to learn why you're here, because I know a lot of y'all you probably haven't had this conversation before, but I know a lot of y'all deep down, you trying to figure out, what is my damn purpose? What is my purpose? Did you not know no religion tells you your purpose? It just gives you instructions. It gives you a way how to live. Doesn't tell you a purpose. No religion tells you your purpose. It may go so far as say your purpose is to serve God. All right? But you got to really think about it. What is your purpose? Meaning, you got to find it. You got to create. And if you don't know all of yourself, you're not going to really know your supreme purpose. Yeah, you might find a little purpose. Oh, man, I'm good at drawing. I'm good at singing. Yeah, that wasn't your purpose, though. You were supposed to use that as a link to get to your full purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like these people that got gifts, they use those to get to the next. All right, that might get to the next room. All right, now, hey, I met you. Hey, you're a great singer, man. Hey, I want you to meet You see what I'm saying? You never know. But a lot of people just say, man, I just want to sing, and I just want to play ball and just mind my business. Not understanding your purpose. And again, you got to dream, family. You got to dream. You're not going to find your purpose all the way just in the physical world. You have to see also in the dream state. You got to write your dreams down. All right? I know a guy that went to sleep, woke up, wrote a whole movie. Wrote a whole movie, y'all. And when I tell you, when he was going through the movie scripts, it was a comedy movie. The movie's so goddamn funny, y'all. And as he explained it to me, he was like, it all came from a dream, bro. Okay. He woke up, man. He showed me his notebook. Man, showed me all. I'm like, damn, you got this from a dream? And then I just started thinking about the woman that wrote Star Wars and the woman that wrote Terminator. She said she got all those thoughts from a dream. A dream. Imagine being able to go to your dreams to get ideas and bring them to the physical. Do you not understand how wealthy that is? Folks don't even really... I don't even think... he didn't understand. I had to tell him, like, bro, do you know what you just did, bro? He said, yeah, man, I know they're going to like this movie. I said, yeah. Bro, do you understand what you just did? You literally just went to the dream world. Brung it to the physical. You not only just brung it, you wrote it down. Scene for scene. Man, he was like, man, yeah, but you think it's going to... I said, do I think it's going to go? I know it's going to go. Look what you did, bro. You think you did all that? Meaning you got the momentum, keep going with it. Yes, it can die off if you just put it to the side. All right, but how many people can take your ideas from? How many of y'all have ideas in your damn dream? You still having dreams where I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, I seen the snake. Oh my gosh, what does that mean? I seen the fish. Somebody's pregnant. You have these basic ass dreams. Like, you gotta really dive deeper, family. Okay, yeah, the dream world is the real world, because you're supposed to be bringing those. This is just experience. It's like our vehicle. That's why I asked you, do you remember? All right, because this is just a new car. All right, we hopped in, from a baby, we stretch the car out. We get older. Once we pass through, we go to another car. That's why I'm not big on funerals. All right, a lot of y'all don't know this about me, but I had a daughter that passed away this year. Okay, I had an aunt that passed away this year. All right, very hard, but one thing I kept telling myself, all right, if I truly want to believe and understand, I know too much to fall back how I used to think. You know what I'm saying? Some folks will get crushed. All right, crushed. All right, but one thing I told myself is, all right, it's a transfer. Everything is a transfer. All right, it's a transfer. Everything is a transfer. All right, I can't hold on to the physical. I don't own anything here. If I get attached to it, all right, imagine how many times somebody have lost someone and they literally just go left. They lose everything. They start, going into a deep depression, and I just don't feel like death is supposed to do us like that. Just look at an animal. When an animal, some pass away, and again, we're not animals, so I'm just kind of giving an example. Yeah, they give their, but they keep going. They're not carrying a body with them. They're not going back to go visit the body. But that's what we do. All right? We do it so much. We hold on to certain things we shouldn't be holding on to. Again, I'm not trying to get on here and preach or nothing like that. But I'm just saying I see what the problem is, and we think that's not a problem. Like, well, I'm just going to go this, I'm doing it. I'm just going to, like that right there, that little, I'm just going to, that right there, whatever that mindset is, all right, that holds so much real worth up. All right, but back to it, he really literally got that dream, wrote it down, y'all. It's so funny. The concept's so funny. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give his dream out. But the concept of the movie is so damn funny. Okay, so damn funny. I'm like, yo, this is a hit, bro. Every time he tell me, I'll be laughing my ass off. I'm like, this shit came from a dream. All right. I've heard songwriters say, "Bam, I got this song from a dream. It just came to me." Some of my best songs, it just comes to me. It came as it just comes to me. Like, damn, I'm flowing with it. But it's hard to dream when you have the same lifestyle. You're going to work, getting off, paying the bill. You think, okay, I'm good. You're literally living month to month. Your emotions are month to month. I'm not talking about your bill. Yeah, you can pay your bills comfortably, but I'm saying you're emotional month to month. All right? Because if you don't make that money for all your bills, your emotions are thrown off. Man, I know as a man, when our emotions are thrown off as a man, damn, good luck for anybody that's around us. All right? Because we hell on wheels. And that's why me personally, I think a man needs to get, of course a woman does too, but I think a man for sure needs to get himself of understanding of contract law, but also of self. All right? And again, I'm not just perfect at all right, but one thing I do understand is self, like understand things I did wrong, and okay, I wouldn't have done that if I wasn't in that mindset. And then I have to think, okay, why was I in that mindset? What put me in that mindset? All right, because if I didn't have that mindset, I wouldn't have had that reaction, and I wouldn't have had that. That wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a snowball effect. A lot of us have broke mindsets. A lot of us have broke ideas. We honestly think we're going to wake up, make this money, pay these bills, and that's it. Y'all, that's not life, family. Your soul is going to get tired of that. All right, y'all see so many marriages end later down the line. Why you think that? Because it wasn't really, It was going through the motions. And it had no purpose. Okay, you know how disappointed it is? You know, having a family, you holding together, you paying, it's like, what came from that? It's like the parents get old. Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, your kids are gone and out. Now they're off having their friends. Now you just like, now you don't feel needed. Because you built a reputation of, well, you work, pay bills, okay, you provided. Providing has an expiration date. What happens when there's no one to provide for? And a lot of dads, all right, you know, when your kids get older, they don't need you no more. They don't need you to, hey, Dad, I need you to come look at my, you know, now you like, damn, y'all, you don't call me no more. And it's not that. It's just you built your persona around being the provider. That's all you want to be known for? All right. What about yourself? What is the purpose of the provider? Yes, you provide for your family. Okay, great. What about you? All right. I don't know if your woman ever asks this for me, your dad or your kids, I mean. All right. But if I'm a provider, I would want someone to ask, what is your purpose of providing? All right. Because a lot of us say, well, you know, I just want to make sure my kid's good. You know, we talk, talk like the Chinese, they be talking English, mouth just be moving. I just be saying shit. You know, I just want for my kids. You know, I just want to do all this for my kids. Like, man, shut up, man. We don't want to hear that. Shut up. Well, you know, I got to do it for my kids. You know, these are my kids. You know, my kid got there, you know, I'm working the hours just for my kids, you know what I'm saying? These just for them, you know, they ain't gonna do, I gotta feed 5 kids, you know, I got 4 kids. Like, shut up. God damn. Shut up. Yeah, they act like they the only ones with kids. You act like creators don't got kids. Shut up. All right? You took the easy route out. Okay? You didn't want to create shit. You just wanted to go to work, push buttons for a couple hours, get some money, pay the bill, and say, I'm the man. I get it, because I was the same way, man. I was the same way. I felt like I didn't have to talk. I didn't have to do anything. Long as that bill was paid, you can't say nothing. Yeah, man, that's the easy way out, man. That shit is easy. That's why I said, nope, that's too easy. I don't want one family. I want 3 families. You know what I'm saying? I had to challenge myself. I had to put myself to a challenge. I said, yeah, I can provide for 1 family, but can I do 3? All right, can I handle the emotional aspect as well? All right, because if I do, all right, because I done seen single families, you know, crash and burn. All right, I've seen it, family. I'm a living experiment of it. You know, my mom and dad was together since 8th grade, family. All right, since 8th damn grade. Okay, they divorced as soon as we graduated. My little sister graduated, they divorced. They let me know they only stayed together for the kids. All right. Let's just say their lives today are nothing. Now, my dad, you know, travels, you know, if everything looks good on his end, but my mom, okay, all right, and I told myself, okay, I know I learned from their marriage. I learned, okay, I have to make sure that I'm happy. All right, I don't want to do things just because that's the quote unquote right thing to do. Because right thing to do for who? Right? Some people may look at me and say, man, you got broken families, man. Broken family. To you, it might be broken. All right. Of course, if you trying to look at it from a traditional standpoint, yeah, it's broken. But if you're looking at it from an unorthodox standpoint, like I'm looking at it, because I'm the damn leader, all right, it's fixed to me. All right. Now, again, there's aspects that need to be worked on, of course, but that's even in a monogamous situation. I'm only giving that because I'm saying that to say, men, we need to challenge ourselves. Okay? We need to challenge ourselves. Somebody asked me, will I ever get married again? Hell yes, I will get married again. Not the traditional way, no. Oh, heavens, no. All right? But I was saying all that to say, all right? Once I understood myself and started really tapping into myself, because when you tap into yourself, you don't really care what other people think. All right? You think my family like me being poly? You think they just don't say anything to me? What are they gonna say? Because I'm honest with, hey y'all, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. All right? Or do you think my family, when we used to debate about religion, all right, I voiced my opinion. But not only that, I used to come with resources, facts. All right? So again, as a man, when you really find yourself, a woman can't tell you how to be a man. You know how many women come to me and tell me how I need to be a man? You know how many times a woman have told me, if you a man, you need to die. And I try to tell women this. All right? Do y'all not know? Let me ask y'all a question. How many moms are out there? All right? How many moms out there? I mean, you had the kid's dad around at a young age. The kid was ever fussy with you, but when he gets in the dad's arm or she gets in the dad's arm, the kid just gets calm. All right. Well, that's how my kids are. Okay. They'll cry with their mom. You know what I'm saying? Once I get them, you know what I'm saying? All right. It's the dad effect. All right. And a lot of people don't understand where the dad effect comes from. Just stay with me, family. I'm about to make a point. A lot of people don't understand where that comes from. Do y'all not understand? The dad effect doesn't come from being the father, being the dad, being the provider. It comes from the seed understands the home base. Do y'all not understand? All kids' home base is the dad, the boss. Do y'all not understand it? It's like we forget that. A lot of women say, this is my baby, I got a better connection. No, you don't. No, you don't. Y'all really don't women do not want to accept that shit because men, we don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about this shit enough. Ladies, do you understand? A seed was placed in you. Did you know your egg was dormant? Dormant, meaning it was dead until life. Let there be life. Which I think light is. Light is energy. Let there be light. What do you say? The world was dark with no life. It was dormant. What the hell y'all think they were talking about? Huh? Y'all know, I ain't gonna drop too much. Just pick it up as you go. All right. What do y'all think they were talking about? It was dormant. Let there be life. All right. How do we create life? We have to shoot life into a dormant place. Again, I'm not here to put women down at all. I'm just here to show why the man is so important in them kids' life. So no matter how bad you hate the man or he hates you, then that's why I understand why co-parenting is so major. Forget what y'all like each other. You need to understand the kid needs that other connection. That's the home base. All right. Yes, the kid grew in you for 9 months. All right, but the life source didn't originally come from you. Let there be light. Unless you got pregnant like Mary. Okay. You got pregnant like Mary. All right. Okay, now I'm not talking about you if you got pregnant like Mary. But if you didn't, if there was a penis that went inside you and ejaculated, the man is the farmer and he planted his seed for it to grow. Do you not understand? There are advanced aliens, civilizations that go to different planets and plant seeds and come back later and watch it grow. What does that sound like? Who do that sound like? Don't that sound like men? Don't men plant seeds? And a lot of them just keep on going. Don't ever come back to see how they seeds are doing. I know some of y'all women don't want to hear this because you like, I don't care. He don't be helping me. He ain't shit. He ain't nothing. If he ain't helping him, he ain't. It don't matter what you say, woman. Okay? Those seeds came from him. You was the good soil that helped the seed grow, develop. You were the developer. All right? You were the developer, but you wasn't the creator. All right? You were a developer. You weren't the creator. And I had to learn this shit myself, y'all, because I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, the woman, the man, stupid. I had to really, oh, wait a minute. Don't men have both chromosomes? Y'all let me know. Don't men have both? Don't women only have one? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, man. Y'all let me wrong. I could be totally wrong right now. I could be totally wrong right now. I could be totally wrong, but come on, man. Come on now. All right? We are the deciding factor if it's going to be a man or a woman. Come on, man. We decide if it's going to be a boy or a girl, not the woman. All right? And this is where I understand the hierarchy, man. I understand it. I understand why the man's voice is supposed to be the most dominant. I understand that shit now. Of course, most women ain't going to get behind that and say, because the feminist movement has literally made women feel like they are, I'm going to say it, man, equal. I got to say it, man. And one thing I learned about women can't look up to someone that's equal to them. As a man, you gotta be a fucking superhero. You gotta do shit that nobody's doing. You know what I'm saying? The reason why me personally, I can have a hold on a woman is because they never met a man that done taught law and they go to the class and see people coming in. It's like, this ain't no rap. This ain't no rapper. This ain't no guy that's, man, he teaching the law and he looks like this. And so that they never had no one like me before. You know what I'm saying? So it's I can lead, but it still come to a point of like, damn, can you follow the procedures that need to be happening? All right. But as a man, I think a man needs to be so lit. And when I say lit, I mean so much working on himself that the woman looks at him in awe, like, oh my gosh, that's my man. I still make my girl nervous. We've been together 3 years. And I know I still make her nervous. You know what I'm saying? I can. She be blessed this shit. All right. But I think, and that comes from you just keep being that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this shit's different. Show them different things. You know what I'm saying? But showing them like, oh, he used to do this, now he doing this. Oh, damn, he done rebranded himself. Oh, damn. And because one thing I learned about women, yeah, they'll say, well, it doesn't matter if I make more than my man or if me and my man is equal. Yeah, that shit sounds good. But when it comes to y'all come to clashing and his voice needs to be heard, is she gonna be able to bring bring herself down to receive his leadership? Or is she going to say, man, you don't know what you're talking about, that? Go back and forth with him. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be so far on your shit as a man that she can't say anything. What's she going to say? And if you find a woman that's nitpicking, you need to let her go. That's how I feel it needs to go. All right. And again, that's my opinion, family. That's not your facts. That's my facts. I've seen it. Okay. I've seen it. And it's like, if as a man, all right, you don't want to just have to be a regular dude, man. Okay. I'm not saying our job is to lead women. Our job is to show them an example of what a leader looks like. Again, our job isn't to lead women. Okay, but I think we're supposed to be the ones that look like we're leading, goddamn. We got to show them an example. Okay? Now imagine, how can you show an example when, she might say, my man take care of everything, but deep down she know you got a boss. Deep down she know everything y'all have is predicated on the job. She might not tell you this. She might not tell you this. And how many times y'all, and again, brothers that's listening to me right now, your situation is probably great. I'm just talking right now because I understand women. All right. And I understand, because I never understood, how can a woman cheat on a man that's paying all her bills, he's out at work, and she's sleeping with a guy that ain't got shit? Why is that? I get it. Because what that man thinks is holding her still, man, that's not holding her still, man. All right? That ain't no man paying all the bills and making sure everybody, yeah, that's great. But what do the other characteristics look like? What your other characteristics look like? It's easy to pay some goddamn bills, man. She probably got 5, 10 guys, and I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm just saying, like, and a lot of men say, well, I should have to do all that to lead. I feel like as men, we got lazy. We feel like a woman should just submit. All right? Just, I'm the man. You need to listen to me. Like, man, you don't got no plan. None. Your plan is to rack up $100,000 at your job. You saying to yourself, I'm going to save some money. I'm going to invest. You don't know what you're going to invest in. All right. And she's hearing all this. She's listening. She's like, okay. All right. I'm with you, baby. I love you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know women. Women will follow anything. Women will be blind. I've seen it. All right. I've had women follow me when I was broke. Didn't have no plan. Okay. Didn't have a pot to piss in. But my gift of gab could, she had, they could see potential. All right. You don't want to be the guy that's always got potential. All right. Potential. She's seen it in. She's in. Because what's going to happen when that day she don't see it in you no more? And I'm not saying you should be walking around the house doing cartwheels. And I'm just saying you should keep evolving. That's going to keep your woman like, oh my God, I got my man a superhero. All right, I'm gonna be real. Some women look at me like superheroes. All right, and I know this. All right, and it feels way better than when I couldn't do or didn't know what I know now. I remember couldn't provide. I remember shit and have a pot to piss in. All right, but not only being able to have money, but also having information, having a plan for a woman. All right, and again, I'm saying that to say, and I'm speaking to the single men right now. I'm not speaking to the men that's in a marriage, because one thing I have to start doing when I get on here, when I be talking about this information or a relationship, all right, y'all gotta remember, I'm not here to deter anybody or put anybody down. I'm just speaking from my experience. I just feel any man that has infidelity issues, all right, if you always going through that, my friend, you need to be honest with yourself and go poly. All right, get yourself together and go poly. Stop lying to women. All right. Trust and believe they'll respect you more. Just tell them, hey, listen, I'm poly. I used to be a liar, and I just don't want to lie. And my nature is that I love multiple women, or I can love multiple, because I feel like as a man you can love multiple women. All right. Again, a woman is not going to admit that. Again, this is the man that is speaking right now. A woman isn't going to go. A lot of women aren't going to agree with that. They'll tell you, shit, lose hell, you need to have one woman. And I'm just being honest. When a man is really operating on his highest capacity of awareness, he's not going to get trapped down or allow one woman to dictate how he moves or how he runs his leadership. Because one thing a woman can do from a motherly standpoint is tell a man how he should be moving. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing. That's a motherly approach. And as a man, the motherly advice, it has a limit to it. All right? Because as a man, you have to have the plan to say, hey, all right, this is what we're doing. This is what I feel would put me in the right nature to be successful. All right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Go poly, because a lot of men are lying to themselves by saying, you know, I love you, baby. And I'm just saying a lot of y'all women are in monogamous relationship with men that are cheaters. And I'm not here to like blow the whistle or nothing like that, have you looking to see if he cheating on you. I'm just saying, like, you got to be real with a man's nature. A lot of men haven't been honest for the last years. Our nature is multiple women, okay? And I don't want to make this live about that, okay? We're just talking right now. We're venting, all right? I was supposed to Ben got up off here, all right? But we're just venting right now. I want y'all to understand. I came from being broke, not understanding stuff, to actually being disciplined to start reading, and my life changed. So again, through moments, I'm going to be giving y'all little check markers on me so y'all can understand when y'all get results. When you kind of having these thoughts like, how come this is not happening how I thought it was? All right, it's because you're still in the transition. All right, I'm still in the transition. Okay, I've only been poly, 3 years. All right, it hasn't been perfect. I'm not about to sit there and just say it's just like, no, man, no. All right, I'm sure it'd be less stressful with just one woman. All right, but is it worth it basically neglecting my nature? And I don't think it is. All right, so I'd rather be honest with myself. I'd rather be honest with a woman that I deal with. Hey, this is how I am. Give her a chance to sign up for it. All right, because when you give them a chance, first of all, they respect you more. And once they come to a point of feeling jealous or something like that, yeah, they might turn up, all right, but they'll always come back and say, hey, look, I apologize. I got beside myself. Again, this is new for me. I'm not used to poly, and you haven't did anything wrong. It's just, I just give me time. And that's how it be, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's different, you know, you're not being called a liar, a player no more, a dog no more. And it's like, damn, I can be a man. I can think. I'm just being real. I don't gotta lie. I don't gotta, man. But that's what it is, y'all. Make sure y'all meet me in Fort Lauderdale this weekend, the 15th and the 16th. Okay? All right? And it's free. Okay, it's free. I got a free event this weekend, family, in Fort Lauderdale. 2-day event. I'm going to be breaking down the private administrative process and the public administrative process. All right, private administrative process and a public administrative process. Somebody asked, what's being a man? Being a man is being able to make a decision and not be guilty of it. I'm going to say it again 2 more times to lock it in for 3. Being a man is being able to make a decision and not feeling guilty afterwards. Last time. Being a man is being able to make a decision and not feel guilty afterwards. Meaning, have a woman, look the woman in the face and say, hey, I think we should look for another woman. All right. Now we could go into the things why. All right. But the things of why is not going to make that woman feel good. All right. Because most women feel like they're the all end all be all. They're all their man needs. Okay. And shawty, you work a job too. Okay. So you feel what I'm saying? So there's things that you're lacking as well. So imagine if he would have brought in someone that's more business minded, but he has you because your loyalty is through the roof. You ready to run through a wall for him. You just need the right plan and you're there, meaning you're great too. But imagine bringing in a third, meaning a woman that can help you with your business as well. Instead of being territorial and feeling like somebody's coming in to steal your man. Because the one thing I know about man, because I am a man, all right, is no one can steal your man. All right? No one can steal your man. I've never seen a man get stolen from a woman. Y'all really think about that. I've never seen it because he always goes back. He always, we talking about a woman steal a man and she never see him again. I've never seen that. So this whole ideology of she's stealing my man, that's some TV shit. Ain't no woman stole no man. Now I seen men steal women. I've seen that. Okay, I've seen that. Okay, but ain't no woman ever stole a man from a woman. All right, I promise you that man is still circling back, and if he can, I promise you he will. You see what I'm saying that to say, take that whole she's staying the more so look at it like, damn, okay, let me talk to him. Hey, what do you like about her? What does she have, all right, that you feel like, and a lot of men too scared. And this is why we're going back to being a man, being able to say stuff without being guilty. Tell her, hey, she's more business-minded than you. When I talk to her, it's ideas that come to me, and it's like, man, all right? But she doesn't have the emotional care that you have. And I feel like I can provide for both of y'all. I'd rather have both of y'all. Most men, if they could, they would say that shit, but they're scared, so they lie and say, baby, I don't even fuck her like that, man, I don't even like her like that. So we downplay it, but we're only downplaying it because we understand if we actually told you why we like her. Because women just think, oh, because she her vagina wet, her ass fat. That's what y'all be thinking. Like, y'all view us so minute. Now imagine saying to your man when actually he's with her because he's actually gaining something from her. He probably even had sex with her, but you, what? She suck your dick? Huh? I do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. Like, come on, man. Just come on, man. And it's like, now imagine your girl just throwing this also. She just think you just a horn dog. She don't think you're good for nothing. She don't, in her mind, she can't possibly think you're linking with her and with the other woman actually doing something beneficial for yourself. It gotta be you fucking these bitches. Y'all let me know if I'm lying. Sometimes I've had women tell me that, like, you just over there trying to talk that law so you can fuck them. I'm like, is that what you think? I said, trust me, I don't even got to do that to do that. Okay. All right. We get draws thrown at us as soon as we walk in the room. All right. We don't got to do it. We don't got to do any of that, man. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm here to let y'all know, ladies. If you're dealing with a man that kept cheating on you, go talk to him. Fred, why do you keep cheating on me? Come back. All right, let him know. Hey, be honest, man. Be honest, man. I ain't about to throw no damn iron at you again, okay? I ain't gonna go upside your head. Just talk to me, man. Because clearly we rocking. We ain't going nowhere. You done cheated 5 times. I keep coming back. All right. So let's talk about it. All right. Let's sit down and talk about it. Let's talk about the other women. All right. Let's talk about it like it's a draft. Like what is the characteristics? What's good about her? All right. So I can have an understanding. All right, I'm acting like the woman. I'm acting like you. So I can have an understanding. All right. Maybe we can, maybe we can have a discussion. Okay. Maybe we can have a discussion. And again, if your man is not cheating on you, you have nothing to worry about. I'm talking to those women that man keep cheating on. You know you love them. All right? You know you love them. Come on now. You gonna leave him to go find another cheater? Some of y'all have literally dated cheater after cheater after cheater after cheater. And it's like, maybe that's the universe telling you, maybe you need to talk to the cheater. Or maybe you need to make it a comfortable space for him. And again, that's not your job, but I'm just saying, maybe you could help out. Maybe you could say, hey, look, listen, I get it. All right, talk to me. Now, why do you like her? Now, if it's for a good reason, we could talk. Now, if you just smashing on her because it's like, come on now. All right, now, if she's honestly putting you on some shit, like, come on now. She said this is a little heartbreaking. Yeah, it's a little heartbreaking, but how many hearts had to get broken, all right, to be fixed? All right, a lot of hearts had to be broken. You know how many women got cheated on? You know how many men felt bad after they cheated, but they really didn't. They only felt bad because they got caught and they seen how bad it hurt. I remember one time I cheated on a woman. I was with her for a while. I'm not going to the details. I remember I cheated, y'all. I hurt her so bad. I didn't know I would hurt her that bad. She was crying so hard, y'all. You would have thought somebody died. She was crying so hard, y'all. She made me shed a tear. And I was like, no, okay, I'm sorry. You start saying all kind of dumb shit. I was dumb. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean it. I wish I was just there. My older, just wish my higher self was just like, man, you did mean it. Shut up, man. Tell her why you was there. All right. Yeah, she crying on the floor. Got you. But tell her why you was at that other girl house. All right. Tell her what y'all was talking about. All right. Tell her how you was confiding in her because you couldn't confide in the one that's crying her goddamn eyes out. Okay? It's the man's fault at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong. It's the man's goddamn fault. Because we coddling these women too much. Tell her her food is fucking nasty, man. Okay? And when you go to her house, man, she making full course meals. You falling damn asleep over there because you done got the itis. And you going back over there to some damn... What is this? What is this? I mean, you thought I wasn't going to cheat? What is this? Okay? You ain't gave him no vagina in weeks. You think he ain't going to cheat? Man, what? What? You better hope you ain't got no homeboy like me. What? She ain't gave you what? And is she your only woman? That'd be my next question. She your only woman? Like, yeah, man, this my only woman. You know we bang. I'm like, damn, she ain't gave you no vagina. Some men longer than that. Oh my God, that could never be me. Oh my God. What? You ain't, what? Okay. Hey baby, I'm coming over. What? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, ladies, y'all are tripping. Okay? I don't know what a doghouse is. All right, y'all are tripping. Y'all doing that because you know that man don't got nowhere else to go. All right? And once men understand that leverage women have, that shit is over with. That whole you married and you holding vagina from your man, like, what are you doing? What is your loony homegirls telling you? Don't give him no vagina until he got to start doing right. Vagina not no reward. What are you doing? All right? The vagina is not a reward. Okay? That is a standard. All right? That is standard. All right? Y'all don't know what the hell a doghouse is, man. What? Doghouse? What? Well,
dogs be doing? What? Hell is a dog out. Like who started that? Who that? What woman said, get your ass up, get outside, get in the dog out. Get on, get. They don't say what? What the hell? What? That sounds like a man with the one woman. All right, you think she would do that if she knew another woman was involved? Hell no. I promise ain't no vagina being held up. Because she like, let me give it to him before the other woman give it to him. Oh, let me give it to him before the other woman give it to him. Oh, he about to walk out. Let me make sure he good before you. They'll try to drain you before you get to the other woman. And that's where those black mission figs, that's when all your roots and your shit eat, that gives you the endurance. It gives you the endurance, man. Okay, it gives you the endurance. Okay? You know, man, you gotta keep it. You think poly is easy, man? You gotta be in the gym. What? I gotta satisfy multiple bodies. All right? What? Yeah, man, that shit is real. This ain't no game. Like, you gotta, yeah. Y'all think it's just that? What? No, you gotta please them financially, physically, and mentally. Yeah. All right? Yeah. So any man you see with multiple women, and I ain't talking about this like the man that's just getting pinched off of for money. I'm talking about actually the relationship. You understand, man, that man is, yeah, he's satisfying all of them. Yeah, you got it, man. Black Mission Figs, fellas. Black Mission Figs, okay? All right? There's other stuff out there, too. Put them damn gas pills down, you bum. You damn cheater. All right? Or financially, meaning I got to teach them. I got to show them the way. I got to show them how to look at contracts. I got to show them how to understand how to leverage interest. All right? When we're not talking about that, all right, I have to please them. Okay? When it's that time, whenever they want to be pleased or whenever I want to be pleased, boom, I have to please them. All right? If she wants a foot massage, I have to give her a foot massage. Or get her signed, or get her appointment, get her spa day or something like that. All right? But yeah, that's what it takes. All right? And I've seen once you do that, when a woman can see, okay, he can do it for me. And as long as I'm getting satisfied, because that's one thing about women. They'll say you can't slack on one of them, because they'll start saying, well, you treat her, man, you ain't even touching me. You ain't even hooked. You got to be like that on all. Okay? You got to be equivalent. You got to make them feel special. And what I learned, one thing about women, as long as you make them feel special, as long as you make them feel needed, they okay. All right? They rocking. All right? They loyal to you. All right? But as soon as you make them feel unneeded and you get their mind idling, like, oh my gosh, what is my place in this? Where's my place in his life? Do he really like me? What if he just finds somebody? You can't let their mind start idling. That's one thing I learned about women. You cannot let a woman's mind wander. Somebody asked me, can my women have another man? All right. With that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. I don't know what kind of question that. What I look like? What? No. Big no. Heavens no. As soon as I find out, it's over with. Okay? No. Nah, only one big dog in the house. All right? Only one wolf. Only one leader. There's only one person with the staff. Okay? All right? One person with the staff. All right? There's only one person parting C's in here. Okay? All right, any man that lets his woman, he don't give a damn about her. She must be a concubine or something like that. She gotta be. All right, because ain't no way I'm letting another man dip his Johnny. All right, in my empire. Hey, we ain't doing that. Not yesterday, not today, and damn sure not tomorrow. Heavens no, hell no. All right, whichever in between, okay? Reality, no. Okay, we ain't. Fuck no. Okay, hell nah. Okay, I can't even think about it. Like what? What other guy? What? Huh? What? What? Other guy? Is he an alien? Is he from another fucking planet? Is he from out of this world? Like, is this a motherfucking superhero? Can he fly? Can he disappear? Can he teleport? He gotta be some amazing shit. And then from there, I'm just gonna remove myself because I'm like, yo, he's amazing. I'm just remove myself. All right, there can only be one dog. Okay, so for y'all ladies that's looking for multiple guys, you are lost. You think you got a dick between your legs. I'm here to let you know, ma'am, you're a squatter. You get on that toilet and squat. Stop walking around here like you got a tool between your legs, because you don't. All right? You don't need multiple men. You need one leader to put you in position so you can be peaceful, so you can have your creative thoughts, so you can find your purpose. Boom. Boom. All right? Boom. You don't got time for two Johnnies to be diving in you. Your portal cannot handle that. All right? At least a good woman portal can't handle it. Now, some of you Jezebels can handle it, okay? And you're handling it now, okay? But a good woman, all right? Her vagina management is not that awful, all right? She understands that her portal is special. She understands her portal is a gateway to either heaven or hell, all right? And she understands, all right? She understands that she needs to keep her soil good for seeds. Not saying that's her only position, no, because until those seeds are fertilized, all right, she is maximizing herself mentally, physically. She don't got time to be running behind two men. Who got time to do that? Because what I'm gonna have you doing, and then he might have you. What if I put you on an assignment, and then it conflicts with his assignment? Then what? Yeah, man, we don't want no Jezebels now. You know, we pay for the Jezebel. Now we'll pay for some. You know, okay, we pay Jezebels. All right, we like, hey, how much it costs? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now, if you don't want to be in that, you know, you don't want to put yourself out there like that. All right, because there are men that out here are going to take care of you, but a man that ain't going to take care of you when he knows you got another man. What? Y'all women been watching too many movies. Y'all watching too many movies. Let me ask y'all a question. I got like 10 more minutes. Last point. Y'all remember the story of Jack the Ripper? Y'all remember the story of Jack the Ripper? Y'all remember the story of Jack the Ripper? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all remember he was like killing women that was, he killed just poor women, like prostitutes and stuff like that. All right, now do y'all understand there was a time where women that was out alone were viewed as whores? I'm going to say that again. Women that were out on their own at night were viewed as whores. Because the notion was always, why are you out here? Why aren't you at home with your man? All right? Why are you out this late? All right? Do you not know you would have been labeled a hoochie, a Jezebel, a whore, not a good woman? All right? And a lot of women don't want to accept that. Y'all think it's like, y'all, it was no such thing as no damn brunch. Single women just going to fucking brunch and talking about a bunch of nothing. All right? At the time, it was married women that got together. And you know what they talked about? Their men. Okay?
They talked about, he's doing this business. We're gonna, Because you know why they talked about their man? Because, all right, they bought into their man's plan. So at the table, they talked about how they could help their men. It was no, I don't need no man. I'm going to do it myself. I'm the one. What? Who want to be at that aggressive ass table? Goddamn women sitting around with dicks. That's what that table is. Like a bunch of women with dicks. All right? Yeah. All right? Who want to be at that table? All right? Those women back then, they was sitting around like, yes, my husband has just bought another farm. We're going to da 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 da. He just put me in charge of, they feeling wanted, feeling needed. Feeling like they're part of the plan. What a bunch of exactly, man. Them women that be like, I don't need them to be a bunch of linebackers with dicks. All right, a bunch of women linebackers with dicks. All right. Too much energy. All right, too much energy. All right, women out late. Getting drunk. You ever seen women hop on cars and start shaking their ass? You ain't never seen men get drunk, hop on cars and start shaking their dicks. Never. You ain't never seen that. You know why? Because men have a little bit more decency than women. We get drunk. We might start cussing somebody out, but you ain't about to see us start hopping on cars in the middle of the traffic, shaking our dicks, okay? You would never see that. You know why? Because we think it's weird. All right? We don't want to look like pervs. We don't want to look like weirdos. And we don't want to mess our chins up with the woman that we trying to shoot our shot with at the moment. All right? But women don't think like that. Women do not think like that at all, okay? Women get drunk. Her friend might tell her, twerk something, bitch. Twerk something, bitch. And then y'all women always say this. Y'all say, well, those are those women. Like, woman, please stop. You suburban women be doing the same shit. Okay? I'm getting sick and tired of y'all choosing when to accept it and when not to. Y'all only not accepting when we talking down on it. All right? But in that moment, y'all be in the moment. You ever seen them stiff-ass suburban girls be trying to twerk? Oh, look at me. I got a little something. Y'all, it's bad now. Back in the day, these women would have got punched in the goddamn mouth. All right, now again, I'm not here to promote any kind of domestic violence, none of that. All right, but I'm just saying, times are different. All right, and it's like I'm remembering the past. It's like, damn, the shit I'm seeing. I'm like, these women are literally hopped out the car, got on top of the car in the middle of traffic. I'm looking back like, yo, we're literally in traffic. I know we're in Miami, but women just lose their shit. I ain't never seen a bunch of dudes just come together and just, man, what? But this is okay for women. And they say, man, just let her have fun. All right? Man, some of these women's fun is not, no, man, what are we doing? Yeah, man, what? Yeah, some of y'all be egging it on. I've seen it. Be egging it on. Like, yeah, girl, get it. We just having fun. Like, that shit is hoochie-nism. Hoochie-ism. Jezebel-ism. Okay? It be crazy. It's major. It's crazy. It's like that would not have happened back then. It would have been a lot of women that would have got punched. Like, yeah, slapped down. What? I think y'all need to talk to y'all great grandmas more. If y'all have y'all grandmas in y'all life, I think y'all need to kind of talk to them more. Because the shit y'all doing, man, y'all is setting the next generation up. Like, no man is going to want these women. Man. And again, I'm not here to promote domestic violence at all, not at all. But some of the stuff, like y'all see a lot of women nowadays raising up to men. I'm talking about swinging on men. I seen the other day, bro, woman was on this dude's ass, like hitting him with a cup. I'm like, damn. Nobody jumped in, nobody stopped or nothing, but let him would have turned around and slapped. Everybody said, man, that's a woman, bro. That is a woman. I'd be like, y'all just watch him get his ass whooped. Just take it and 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 take it. And I gotta remember, little boys might be watching this. Now they're learning, okay, if a woman beat on me, just let her beat on me, beat the shit. I'm just a man. I don't want to. And some women say, well, even if they're getting hit, they should have enough restraint to, like, man, you go hit a goddamn animal and just keep hitting it and think it ain't gonna fucking do something. What are we talking about? You see how women have literally made men be unnatural? Because back then, our natural reaction just slap the dog mess at you. Like, what, you put your hands on me, I'm slapping you. Like, it ain't no, I don't care if you do got brothers. I remember one time a woman she slapped me, y'all. A woman slapped me one time. I slapped the dog mess out of her right back. She just, bing, it was the quickest reaction ever. It was like, beep, beep. I was like, before she slapped me, my hand was already coming up. Beep, beep. It sounded like this. It happened so fast, y'all. Okay? It happened so fast, all right? And I remember she was like, oh, you put your hands on me? I bet I'm about to go call my brothers, call all my uncles. And I said, I kill them all. I said, send them all through. All right, send them through, okay? And I wasn't playing, y'all. All right, because them the type of situation. That's why I say I ain't never in my life gonna be in no situation like that again. You know, so I don't deal with women that, you know, go back and forth with me at all because of situations I've been in the past. Because a woman will take you there, and then as soon as you do anything, I'm calling my brothers, I'm calling my daddy. All right, I'm like, call them so I can shoot all of them. All right, line them up, okay? Line them up. Call them. I'm right here for you. Call them up. All right? Because, you know, the woman going to call and say, you know, he hit me. You know, the brothers they don't give a damn how it happened. You put your hands on my sister. A dad ain't caring about what happened. You put your hands on my daughter. Now, remember, being a man is being able to say something and not being guilty. So as a man, you need to tell that father, hey, listen, all right? Your daughter put her hands on me, and I told her not to. And if she did it again, sir, I slap her ass again. Okay? So if you want to take it there with me because of that, because I'm a man at the end of the day, ain't nobody about to put their hands on me in front of my kids, or what are we doing? Okay, I don't care what the nation is telling men to do, or what. I don't care about getting canceled. I don't care about none of that. All right, no man should be allowing a woman to tee off on him. Man, you better reach back for all the men in the past that ever got disrespected. And you better swing like, don't swing too hard. All right. Okay. But enough to have her never think about that shit again. Because one thing I learned about certain things, all right, a lot of people don't like being hit back. All right, a lot of people don't. A lot of people ain't never been hit. All right, so again, I'm not saying that's what it goes to. I'm just saying, anybody hit me, man or woman, man, what? Oh my God, it's gonna be so quick. You don't think Ip Man damn trained me? What? She got slapped so hard, she looked at you, and I was just like, yeah. Yeah, don't ever put your hands on me. I don't know what you know. I was talking shit. And I was like, did you just slap me? I was like, yes, I did. Okay? Yes, I did. Yes. Process it. No, I was talking shit. Process it. All right, let it marinate. Yeah. Soon as you swung, beep, beep. Process it. Yeah. All right, so make sure when you call your brothers, when you call your dad, you let them know it was 2 slaps and only one came from me, and it was a reaction. All right, and I'll be right there with you. Yeah, man, don't let the man. Yeah, fellas. All right, I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. Okay, these women is gonna make you soft. These women gonna tell you how to be a man. These women gonna get you off your square. No woman can tell me how to be a man. Now she can give advice, but telling me as a man, you need to be. Because the first thing I'm gonna ask, are you married? Did you have father figure growing up? Because a lot of times when I ask them, they say no. So how can someone that has never had a father figure, that is not married, tell me how to be a man? My dad raised me. My mom raised me. My mom and dad was married, so I got to see what it looked like to be a provider. Okay. I've been married before, so I feel I'm experienced enough to be able to say I don't need advice on how to be a man. All right. Now let me not say I don't need advice. I don't need nobody to tell me how to be a man. I can take advice. Like, pointing like, hey man, boom, 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 boom. But telling me you ain't a man if you ain't doing this. A woman will trigger a man by saying that. And fellas, do not let these women tell you this. Okay, a lot of these women are raised by single women that wasn't married either. Because decent women are not going to challenge you like that. They're not going to demasculate you like that. Say, you ain't no man. No, they're going to help you. They're like, hey, man, I've had a woman help me. They're not going to put you down. They're going to help you. But those women that ain't had no father figure, that think a father is what they see on movies and shit like that, man, you don't stand a chance, partner. You don't stand a chance. So with that being said, y'all, make sure y'all meet me this weekend in Fort Lauderdale. Link is in my bio. Tickets are free. Bring as many people as you can. All right, I'm going to go live again tomorrow to give some more information on that. Make sure y'all bring a blanket. It's going to be a 2-day event, 3 to 6, 3 hours each day. Bring you a blanket, bring you some refreshments. We should have some waters and stuff out there for you. Yeah, come fully ready to understand, fully ready to listen to the process. First day, we're going to break down the private administrative process. Second day, we're going to break down the public administrative process dealing with court. All right, but that's pretty much it, family. I was on here way longer than I was supposed to be on here. I'm trying to cut these lives down, try to at least cut them down at least 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, just so we can have more information, all right? Let's say so we ain't all around the place. I know how I am. I'm like a real transparent. I might be talking about this, and then we start talking about this, that leads to that leads to this, man. By the time you look up, 2 hours done went by, all right? But with that being said, y'all, peace and love. Appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Make sure y'all share this post. Make sure you share this post, fam. Whether you agree with it or not, it's conversation. It gets the mind thinking. And at the end of the day, as humans, all right, we work best when we're thinking from a creative standpoint, not thinking from a worker, peasant, slave, yellow belly standpoint. All right, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.